Hello my lovelies, your favorite fabulous fairy here. Real quick, I wanted to talk to you about my Patreon. It is up and running, and I have got 2 new videos up today for both of the video classes. So there is, for $5 level, you get videos, and that is all kinds of things. But today's video was on, sorry, as I look at my notes over here, it was on, are you a twin flame? Like, how to identify, are you a twin flame? What is a twin flame? How do you even know the difference between a twin flame and a soulmate? That's discussed in the video for $5 a month patrons and below, or above, I mean. And and then for $20 or above, you get the class. And that is, today's class was about, I just found out I'm a twin flame, now what? What is the first steps I do with this information? Where am I going from here? So I've identified I'm a twin flame, now what do I do? So that was what today's class is on. Alright, with that, I'm going to get to the group reading. And I will put a link to my Patreon below. And also, I will say there is a bunch of other videos up. There's not just those videos, and there's weekly videos coming every week. But my favorite video that's on there is 26 questions with my twin flame. And I ask him 26 questions that go everything from how did he feel when he very first met me, to our first time together, to our separation, and how he felt during his separation with me. And he was the one who induced the separation. And then back to our union and how he feels now for the future. So it's very exciting. I highly suggest you watch it. So I'm going to be doing a 7-card group reading today. This is for everyone. If you're watching this, this pertains to you. Twin flame energies, what's going on? Nope, that feels like it right there. Okay. Let's see what it has to say for us today. Me. Okay. Alright. First we have the essence of the question for today, connection. Recognize that we are all connected and related. Now, this doesn't just have to do with twin flames. This has to do with all of us as people. When we recognize the similarities in people and not the differences, we're building bridges rather than walls. So, currently, we're probably butting heads with a few people. We're feeling actually the opposite of connection. We're feeling disconnected, kind of like a stifling in the air. A little bit of electricity has been at least where... Oh, pardon me, it cut off there for a moment. Where was I at? But by recognizing that we are all connected and related, we're building bridges rather than walls, which is really important. It's really easy to put people in categories and see the differences, see the things that you don't have in common, see the problems between the people. But if you take the time to say, wow, we actually do have these similarities and we actually do have these things in common, we end up working better with the people, we end up becoming happier, we create better environments. And if you really try to look for the similarities and you can't find them, then that's a clue for you that it's time to move on into a new herd of people. Okay, so our past is gratitude. Practice gratitude and give thanks for these gifts of life, okay? So this is just saying, actually acknowledging that we've been, if you've been watching me, you've been trying this. You've been practicing the attitude of gratitude. You've been pulling that positivity to you as much as possible. Whenever you have something good, you're like, amethyst, I love amethyst, or, you know, whatever it is. Pen, I needed a pen, and it's the color I love the most, or whatever, you know. You're just really putting that good energy out. You're getting that good energy back. This is asking you to, it's first acknowledging good job because you've been doing it, and asking you to keep that up, please. Our presence right now is tenderness. Practice tenderness to soften harshness. So this is you, and your little heart's in there, and there's a big old wall, and then all these people are trying to give you love, followed by another wall, followed by more people trying to give you love, followed by more walls, and so on and so on. So you're literally blocking love because you have a way of coming across kind of harsh to certain people. And it might be because you've been put in the same situation so many times, you just know what to expect and you're just rolling your eyes at them the whole entire time. Again, if this is something you can't get over, time to find new people. If this is something that you really love this person, you really want them in your life, and you really want to have this work out in you know, be a mother-daughter relationship, father-son, or maybe this is, you know, friends or whatever this is, then we're going to need to come from the problem from a different point of view. You're going to need to be a little bit more relaxed and open when they come to you with their issues, whenever the problem arises, even if you see it coming from a mile away. Take a deep breath. I'm going to approach this differently than I normally would, and we're going to get through this, is how we're going to do it. They're going to be surprised. They're going to expect that you're going to react how you normally react, which is harsh. But when you don't, and you don't again, and you don't again, and you start practicing tenderness as being your fallback, they're going to become amazed, because finally they're going to have that connection with you that they've always wanted. So that's also how connection comes back around. Grace. Practice your spiritual faith and live with grace. This is another way we're going to become tender in these hard situations with these people who are really aggravating us. Remember your spiritual faith. Remember your grace. Remember who you want to be. Remember your end goal, your end result. Do you need these little trivial things to upset you? No, you don't. Can they upset you? Yeah, they totally can. But that's only if you let them, and we're not going to let them. Heck no, we're not going to let them. You're going to do the opposite of that. You're going to take a deep breath. And you're going to raise your head high, and you're going to carry on with the day. You're going to realize that spilt milk is just that. Only spilled milk. We're really not worried about it. A rug is a rug, right? Okay. This is, oh, I'm sorry, that was our future. Our blessings is change. With change, we stretch into who we are becoming. Okay? It always hurts to grow, right? It hurts to grow. Growing pains is a real thing. Hurts to stretch and grow sometimes. But it's a good thing. It's a necessary thing. It must happen. It will happen. So this is the thing. Your twin is also growing and stretching. This is a new time right now. The aggravation we're feeling, that stress, that pent up angst, for lack of a better word, and we don't know where it's coming from. Our counterparts are having to release and get rid of a lot of things that they, like I said, they haven't wanted to. And I've been talking about this for a while, but it's true. It's like they literally, it's so hard. Just like quitting smoking cigarettes. They could want to quit smoking cigarettes for years. I know people who've wanted to quit smoking literally for years, and they haven't been able to. This is a bigger change than that. Letting go of people, situations, habits, it's difficult. Changing your lifestyle is difficult, but it is possible, and it is happening, and it's happening right now. That's where this angst is coming from. That's where this difficulty is coming from. When we're experiencing this, I want you to take a deep breath. Let it out. My healer, Olaf, told me do it 3 times. Mind, body, and spirit is what he told me. And he told me put your hand and breathe. And like try to focus the tunnel vision, like focus it spiraling all the negativity out. Like you put your hand where it hurts and you spiral it out. I agree with that. It can help. So when you're feeling this tension, this angst, this feeling, and you know it's not yours, try the breathing. Acknowledge, okay, this isn't for me, this is from my twin, and then go try to do something to make yourself feel better. Go drink some tea, go listen to some music, go do some comedy listening to, go walk, go sit in water, whatever it is that makes you feel grounded, good, calm, happy, zen, at one with yourself. Do that, because you're going to be helping your twin, okay? And you're going to be helping yourself too. You're going to be helping yourselves reach levels so you can grow together. Okay, your possibility and unexpected gift. Love. Allow the energy of love to fill your life. La 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 la. So this can totally be twin flame love. But this is basically telling you if you want this love to come to you, and a lot of you are actually really close to union. I know you can feel it. You can feel it like pulsating. What we're going to have to do is call love to us hardcore. How we're going to do that is if you have a cat or a dog, love your animal. Love the beef out of your animal. You got a kid, you love your child. You squeeze him, you love him, you give him so much attention and kisses, and you're just like, thank you, God. Thank you for all this love I have. If you have friends, you love your friends. You high five, and you just, yeah, man, I love my friends, family, you do it with your family. If you love objects for whatever reason, but like, I love my amethyst, love my cup, I'm so excited, butterfly, you hung in there the whole time, thank you, butterfly, or whatever it is. Be super, super grateful, super, super happy, almost to the point of annoying yourself with how happy and grateful you are. Have that love, radiate that love, have it from the inside and just explode it outwards. You're going to call it to you. You're magnifying your own love. You're magnifying that pull to you, and you're going to get it. So we want the twins in our lives. Let's use the love we already have to help manifest that. Next, we have lastly, I will say, we have accountability. Demonstrate that you are responsible for your actions, okay? It's really, really important. So many of us say I'm sorry in unwanted situations, meaning you've had nothing to do with it. You're not the one to blame. You're not at fault. For whatever reason, you are saying I'm sorry. You are cleaning up the mess. You are catering to these people and picking up after them and doing this and that. Now, maybe you're a mother. Maybe you're a friend. Maybe you're a sister or a brother. Maybe you're a father or a son. It doesn't matter. You need to make them be responsible for their own things. They have to clean up their own stuff. They have to. They have to pick up their own messes. They have to admit when they've been wrong. They have to say they're sorry when it's been their wrong. If you are always going and cleaning up their messes, you are creating resentment on both ends from yours and theirs. Next time that there's a problem, they're going to look at you and be like, oh, it's got to be your fault. Why? Because you always are the one that cleans it up. So they're automatically going to point the finger at you. If you don't clean it up, they're going to look at you like, you didn't clean up my crap. And it's be like, no, I didn't clean up your crap. You clean up your crap. That's not how this works. You always clean up my crap. No. That's how that used to work. How it works now is I made this one plate dirty. I cleaned my one plate and put it away. That's your problem. That's your plate. And it might take a little butting heads at first, but trust me, this is necessary. Top priority necessary. You are so accountable for other people's actions that you're literally becoming the problem. And it is creating resentment. It's resentment on your behalf that you have to clean it up. And yet you feel this pull that you almost must. What is that? You know, it's like eating the burnt toast. You're probably a burnt toast person. I'm a burnt toast person. I burn the toast, I'll eat the toast. I'm not going to give you the burnt toast. I'll eat the burnt toast. You know what I mean? We need to stop being burnt toast women or burnt toast men, which I know burnt toast women is actually a lot more prevalent than burnt toast men. I don't know very many burnt toast men, although I will say my twin is a burnt toast man as well. He would also take the burnt toast in order to not give somebody else the burnt toast. In these situations, though, it's time to man up, woman up, whatever your defining characteristic is. I don't care, you know, it's whatever. But it's time to decide you're in control of your life and your reality and your responsibility. And part of that responsibility is only being accountable for your actions. Stop cleaning up after other people. Stop it. The more accountable you are for yourself, the happier you'll be. The more connected to people you will become because they will have their own responsibilities and they will feel accomplished after doing their own. They will have gratitude for you. You will have gratitude for them and for the universe in general. And we need this gratitude to open ourselves up. Gratitude helps bring tenderness into our hearts. It helps bring love into our life. Let's make sure that we continue our grace and our spiritual faith, whatever that may be. When this change comes, don't be afraid. Embrace the change. Go with it. Go with the flow. Nothing worth having is easy. And nothing worth having is price, has no price to it. Everything has a price. So this price is maybe giving up something that you've had for a long time that isn't good for you anyways. Or someone that isn't good for you. Maybe this price is deciding to just do something different. Whatever your price is, you're going to find out. But you need to be willing to pay it. It's worth it, okay? So that's it for our 7-card reading, and I will have another one for you guys next week. And I love you all so much. If you want more videos, I have a ton of videos on Patreon. I will have the link in the description below. Please, please, please check it out. Spread the word. I'm doing something for my first month of promotion. If you sign up for even just $5, I will give you a 3-card reading. You have to hit me up on Shaenna Dixon or Shaenna Jeanette on Facebook. Let me know that you are a Patreon, and I will, as soon as I check that out and find out that's true, you get a free 3-card reading. And normally my readings are at least $50 for the cheapest one. So that is a deal that you will not get anyplace else, and they are worth the $50. And I'm booked, by the way. So the only time I'm making room right now is for the Patreons. So let's go ahead and do that. And I'm so excited for all of you. I love you all so much. And then also there is other videos, other packages, so make sure you check all that out. And again, link in the description below. And if you can't tell, I'm a little bit nervous, but it's all right. All right, peace out.